up and watch your biz grow. AI Morning Club. Log on to win the day. Log on to win the day.
Look how tired I look.
Amazing.
You can't hide these like tired eyes. I'm waking up. I haven't had coffee yet, so yeah, let's see how this goes.
Not a countryman, wrong.
That's so funny. All right, we'll try to do that slow fade out.
Beautiful. Welcome everyone to AI Morning Club.
Oh yeah,
Sure, the man who
coffee
needs.
would be great. I'm a guy that like takes vanilla creamer in my coffee, but hazelnut. Yeah, either way, I can't take that just the normal coffee straight. Think I need to get my
And then you get
coffee,
yourself in flight.
fascination out.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, a man who
Go
needs no
ahead.
introduction, Russell Smith. I'll let you take that away.
I'm gonna go ahead and change over to these.
Okay.
Can you?
Well,
Let's just see if this is working.
you're sounding pretty fine. Pretty fine to me.
All right. There we go.
Awesome.
I couldn't get those to work. I don't think.
Okay, well, just while we're here, welcome everyone to our morning club. Great to see you again, Ron. Great to see everyone. Yeah, we're going to be starting in just a moment with Russell. For any of you who are part of Ignite, Russell's been hosting our vibe coding calls yesterday. That's been a big hit, but obviously we're a pretty late night for everyone involved. So go check out the recordings in your portal if any of you missed that, because everything we've seen there has just been a fantastic time all the way around.
Yeah, I had a blast. It was really fun to like kind of just explore some more vibe coding software. Like seriously, the limits are being removed on the daily. Each time we kind of log in and find out some more information about vibe coding, the more opportunities there are. And today I wanted to really discuss some of those things because it I don't know. Last night I was like, I can really make a video game in just a couple minutes. So I gotta show you this. It's such a neat little thing. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Let's see. I'll request it from Richard, and you give me permission, please, sir. Oh, thank you. All right. So this is a beautiful landing page graphic. Let me know if you can see the AI Morning Club homepage, and I'll move forward. Hey, does it look like it's sharing yet? Let's see. All right. I think I'm sharing screen.
Yep, all
All right.
looking good. Sorry, I lost my monitor for a second there.
Not a problem. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And this is what I'm going to share with you. This was something that I checked out yesterday. And I just signed up. Like it says try for free. I kind of love also like when I take my mouse over on it, it transforms this, hover over cursor into, something already gamified. So I'm going to open the chat here and I'm going to go ahead and post that URL in. So I signed in yesterday as one user. So let me see if I can just go through the whole process of like, signing up and testing this out. It already should like intrigue you a little bit because you're thinking like, what are these games like, and how are they made? And yeah, it was definitely something that you can vibe code, and then they can give you graphics, or you can supply them with graphics to place in certain areas. I don't know. I thought, what this is too good to be true. I think I just don't think we're at this point in the future. But let's see if it will prove me wrong. So I'll go ahead and try it for free. And when I log in, I think it has me logged in already. I guess. Yet last night I did one. It was like a doodle jump game. I'll come back to that one. But I can kind of pick these cards, and then just below here, it looks like this is where if I had a paid plan, I could prompt it for what my game should be. But it looks like these are the suggested things. Like we have a football game. Hey, I want to try the soccer one. Let's do it. So I'm going to try it for free. I might actually have to restart here if it doesn't allow me to do that. Let me go to my doodle jump game, and then I'll come back in and sign in with a different email. Haha, crafty, right? So this is the doodle jump game. It looked very similar where you're supposed to, prompt, and along the way, it would show me the graphics. Like right here is the graphics it auto generated for it, and then this little guy. It was totally different for me. Also, it has music. Like this is really thinking well rounded. Like, but everything's AI as it generates this. So this one, the simple prompt on here, I'll share it because I can't believe this is what was made just by this prompt. Okay, so I'm gonna put the prompt in there, and it says like make a vertical scrolling jumping game inspired by Doodle Jump. The player controls the cute bouncy character as it continuously leaps upward and the platform to platform. Yeah, defeating quirky enemies, add power ups and stuff. So I did see, I think the and you can just kind of control it from your keyboard, similar to like it really has cool music to it. And this was based like just off of the small prompt. Richard, is that kind of impressive?
It's definitely impressive. We used to spend past company spent a very long time trying to make something, well, nowhere near as feature complete as this, that's for sure.
Look at him, he's just falling down. All right, so I was just like, this is pretty neat. He went off the screen. I don't know if that's when he dies. It seems like you would have to vibe code like certain things, but yeah, you eventually died. And you look over here, the assets, all the little things that it put in. It just got me really intrigued of like, yeah, maybe I could doodle out some assets or have AI create it. So let me try to go to the beginning, log out, try to remember which one I log in. So I'm just going to log in as a Google user here. Let's see, growth hacking. And maybe I can get a few more turns to vibe code. So how'd you hear about it? So I think I saw this like on a LinkedIn or a friend or something. All right, so sharing all set to go. All right, so yeah, this is the screen you're faced with. If you did have a paid plan, I think you can just do like a new chat and start typing in. So, but I can only pick what they kind of already have. So I wanted to see that the football game here. So let's go ahead and try it for free. And this experience was pretty neat. I mean, you just kind of pick this, and then you can see over here, it's starting to formulate. It looks like it just based it off of like one graphic of a simple game. And let me post the what is it, this prompt right here, just so you can see what it's building off of. All right, as that goes, making sure, did we confirm we're recording on this?
We are streaming and recording, streaming definitely and recording just to the cloud.
Oh, that's so cool. All right. All right. Oh, I'm going to take a second while it's doing this to drink a little bit of coffee. And then I'm going to scroll down here just to see this experience. It says like, it just reminds me of this is exactly how vibe coding is working. I'll help you create this game with the specific characters. And then down here, when it starts, your project is empty. So I could create a football sketch game. Game from scratch. Let me start by collecting the assets. So you can probably see, like, if I switch over here from preview to assets, well, I guess it's still building, but I can see the graphics over here. It made the soccer goal, it made Messi, it made Ronaldo. That's so cool. It made some music. Like, is anybody else thinking, all right, I would like to vibe code some games? It's pretty crazy, right? So we'll let this run for a second, and I'll switch back to what I was talking about last week with simple apps that you could vibe code. No, that's so fast though. Richard, look how fast that went. I need a volume control in here. It's pretty loud music. All right, I'll just push play because look at that. Like I'm already ready to try it out. So I can scroll down here. It looks like it caught an error, but I'll go ahead and push play. And this is stupid, right? Yeah, I guess if the computer was playing too. All right, good. All right, I'll get out of this. Yeah, I don't know where the thing is to restart it. Okay, so one of the funniest things on there was I immediately tried to score, and the computer scored against me, and it wasn't even moving. So I'm not going to be very good at that game. Oh, shit. There we go. I thought I erased the whole game. All right, so that was pretty neat, right? Like that was in what 10 minutes that we were able to make some game that it was kind of forcing me to do it. But yeah, I thought like that's really possible. That's kind of neat. Yeah, the tool is Gambino or GAMBO dot AI. Oh yeah, you want to create like a Donkey Kong game? That would be cool. Yeah, if I let me look at how much these things cost too, because I didn't even see if looks like I have 100 credits to play with, and then looks like the pro account you get 2,000 credits for $25 a month. I would wager that that is probably worth it to create your own game for $25. But like I don't see any other plans to pick from. And then if you switch to like maybe the annual, you can get a couple months for free. Either way, that was like kind of blew my socks off. That was neat, and it's kind of cool here too. Is like you can connect a Supabase database to it, so that way I believe you can save scores and do everything that you would normally do with other games. You want to definitely check that out. And then there's something over here with the cloud, and sorry, I'm just exploring it for the first time. And then yes, if I wanted to go to new chat to make a new game, I have 100 left. Let's go ahead and try. When I click surprise me, it would show me different options. Create a Tom and Jerry game. I'll try that one. I guess it'll make I get
Sorry,
one
Russell.
game one.
You're not sharing your screen if you can just
Oh, let me share it back. Okay. That is confusing. Okay, so yeah, I was just looking at like the pricing and seeing if I could do a new chat. And I think on my credits here, like it showed that it was about $25 a month. But all the different things that it lists out, you can like remove the badge. You can put it on your own custom domain, which is really really sick because then you really own that game and you get to host it. It doesn't give a lot of other details, but yeah, I'd wager that this was worth trying out for a month. Looks like you can get even more credits, but I think yeah, one game kind of just probably cost us about 100 credits. So, and that was really fast. Let me go back to what I was talking about last week with this something called tinywow.com. I'm going to post this in our chat because I was trying to look at like what are some simple vibe coding applications that you could make that would be handy for others. And this one, TinyWow, it seems to include all of them in here, all these different possibilities. I don't know. Have you ever done a thing where you're like, hey man, I just want to download a Facebook video. Can I get a tool like where I could just give the URL to, download a Facebook video? It vibe coded something where you can just supply it and then you find video and then it allows you to download that video to your local computer. And it looks like they generate these things with, just temporary links and you can download it. But start to get your mind around vibe coding something like this because if you're interested in making some kind of free software that's useful for a lot of people, you see all the different ones. You can convert a GIF to a movie file. Some of these things, I think I had an expensive Adobe software to do this. A lot of them with different types of music files. I've definitely done that in the past where I've had to convert files so that I could even edit, transcribe podcast. You're probably already seeing a few handy tools that you're like, anybody just bookmark this thing? Because yeah, there's a lot of tools that would be useful. A lot of mine are the needs like download a cool Instagram video. A lot of times it's kind of just security or privacy features where you can't download those. And then YouTube transcripts. I actually pull that every week with what we did for the AI Morning Club newsletter that I think got sent out yesterday. It was a few days delayed. But yeah, these are cool video tools. If I go over to the right tools, you're going to see easy ones that when you connect your OpenAI API key to it, you can create all these different things. You probably saw a lot of these things like with ScaleBot that were allowing you to do like a podcast writer, you can cold email writer. Let me go ahead and click into that. Yeah, you see it's the same easy little what is it playground for creating. So say if you had a topic of, I don't know, Christmas. Let's see if this does work. From Russell Smith. The model is standard, and then generate. Let's see how this works. And then if you can do it for free. It had me thinking too. It said Tiny Wow by Jenny. I had to look up what Jenny was. Kind of went down to their footer to see all the different options that they have and see, like, is there other free tools out there? So look, it actually made me an email writer, topic off of Christmas. So I thought that was pretty neat. So when I went over to Jenny, I was looking at what kind of like they specialize here. And this, I was like, man, I can vibe code this page fairly easily. I'm pretty sure it has like, just areas to show off what AI can do. So I looked at a few more of their services and sentence writers and start for free. I was like, yeah, this is actually a useful service that I could offer. And an essay writer with AI, those are usually where people get in trouble for plagiarism. But yeah, it's really neat. So I'm going to go back here again and show some more of their offerings because it says Tiny Wow, but yeah, there's just so many possibilities. All right, so here's the PDF options. I'm sure everybody's had this where they're like, all right, if they don't have Canva, this actually turns into a very useful tool because like sometimes I've actually had this several requests over the years asking me to split one PDF into multiple pages, right? So you can just upload that. I don't know if you've ever had that. Let me see if I have a PDF right here. Booking information. No. Oh, here's one. So I have 2 pages. I want to see if this works. So I'm uploading it, and maybe I just want to keep the first one. Extract all pages or split. So the goal, I believe, was to split. Maybe just there. So those would be individual PDFs. It just takes a minute, I think. Download and save to device. And what I'm looking for is, it looks like it's the same one. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I did start over, upload. I think I grabbed something down here. Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna try this again. Because I think it says 1. Let me just try that. Oh, okay, so then when I do that, now extract all pages, split. Some of the fun is like watching me bumble over how to use this tool. Let me see. All right, so download, maybe it did it this time. Save to device. Oh, and it made a zip file. So that's where I would think, oh, yeah, there it is. All right, so it made them individual PDFs for me. Yay. So this is something you could actually just like take a screen capture of this and then go into like Replit, which is a vibe coding platform. And you could just be like, I would like to create a PDF page splitter. This is going to be a free app, so there is no need for anyone to sign in. And this is the site that you could model it off of. And then I just put that in there and started chat. And going back to here, there's just so many different offerings of that. You could, again, you wouldn't have to make all of these in one. You could start, splitting these off and finding out what's the most useful tool and make them like, change background of an image. That could be pretty handy. Just uploading this. So I definitely wanted to get your creative juices flowing. I think I've looked at almost everything. Oh yeah, on the image side. Let's go over here. So a lot of them, those are useful tools, like especially if you don't have a Canva subscription. Remove background for images, AI, image generator, upscaling image. That's really neat. So like if I go into here and I want to upload, say I have a really neat car image. See, look at that stingray. All right, so I'm going to try to upload that and see if I can do a upscaling. So upscaling should increase the resolution of the photo. If you aren't aware, 4 times or 2 times. Sometimes 4 times is like just a little bit too much. Let me just start with the 2 times and upscale that and see what it does. So how this works usually is you can connect your application to OpenAI or Gemini, and it will do the image adjustments for you. So that's kind of just AI doing this. That was pretty fast. I'm going to go ahead and download, save to, and see what the results are. Like so much bigger. I can see that I could actually blow this image up and use it in printing because now it's big enough. I wonder what it would do if I did the 4 times. Usually that's a bad idea. Let's do start over. And I'm going to upload another image because I got so many cool car images here. Let's do this one. All right, so it's already fairly big. And I'm going to upload this. And I want to choose the 4x. So it actually should help with showing more detail of the photo and make it a much larger image, maybe more useful for whatever application I'm using. Over the weekend, I created a big trade show booth where I had to take these tiny small images and increase them so where they will not be pixelated on a giant booth. And I definitely used upscale. This is pretty dang crisp. If I zoom in a little bit, I can see, I would wish it would, kind of make the logo a little bit clearer. So yeah, but it's definitely, that image now is for a width, it's 5,000 pixels. So it's pretty dang crazy. I'm gonna go back over to where the original one was and see what the size of it, get info. I think it should show me. Yeah, so the initial one before I did 4x, it was 1,284 pixels wide. So I increased it actually 4 times its size. So that's a much nicer, crisper photo. Let's go back to any other things under the images because I got distracted at the first row. So there's like compress image. That kind of can help if you're looking to upload images for the web. They'll be much smaller and it'll make it easier to download. Colorize photo, combine some images. Like, does anybody see something that they would definitely use on the daily? Yeah, let me know in the comments if you see one. Maybe I can test it out for you. But again, this is just for inspiration. If you see something that could be useful, you just grab it and vibe code it yourself. And this would, yeah. That was at the web to PNG. This is definitely a kind of a pesky one that I see a lot nowadays. It could be for privacy or to deter people from hosting your image on their site or something. When you download an image nowadays, a lot of times they come down as this file, and Mercy said on there that would be helpful to have it where you can change it to PNG. It makes it, PNGs are a lot easier to use with different applications, especially if you're trying to build with other software. They won't always accept this file. So I think I have some on my computer. Oh, of course, this is the the marijuana leaf picture. I'll go ahead and do that one there. That was the first one up. So in theory, you're supposed to upload this and then, oh, maybe I used all my things. You upload it and then you can download that file and then it's PNG. Let's see. Remember, I just put that in and then I wanted to just start with the design, I guess, on this. So I'm going to go ahead and vibe code that PDF splitter app and we'll see if it's just going to be finished in about 5 minutes. All right. And then there was one other tool, kind of as the close here. Now that we're able to make so many different, vibe coding applications, we're going to need domains for them. So I was kind of looking at this one feature here that kind of auto-populates for the name you're looking for a domain name. I'll go ahead and put this in the chat. So making it kind of easier here. So say if I was looking for what is it? The doodle jump game. See if that pans out. Yeah, it kind of shows me different games. The Doodle Jump game would be available. I'd probably get in trouble for a trademark or something if I grabbed that. But that was really, really neat on this site where you can, it seems like when you build out your game app with vibe coding, you're able to put your own domain on there. So I was kind of looking at like what would be available, and it does a good job of looking through all the different scenarios of the domains that you could pick. I saw some of these, .new, that one's not very cheap. And then they have some that are in the $4 range. So yeah, it's not a huge commitment to try to buy one of these in .games. So let me look back and see if it's finished up here. All right, so I have a little preview. Like say this is just the design outline. Just drop your PDF here, and then it'll create the page and it'll split it up. It's definitely vibe coding this app for me, and it's making the interface. You'll see all the design. It's probably going to look better than what I submitted, and it's showing the different, I guess, features that you could test on how you split the pages. It's kind of neat. It shouldn't take too long as it finishes up here. Yeah, download to split. All right. So let me go back here with questions on that. Like, I know I'm just being very broad and saying you could pick any app you want and then create it yourself. But yeah, if you have any questions on this, because I definitely am just looking at this from the side of I've been able to vibe code apps without fail, and yeah, it comes and makes sense to me. It looks like Saul has his hand up.
Hey
You
Russ,
want
how
to
you
go?
doing?
Man, I'm trying to wake up as much as I can. How are
Yeah,
you?
I see that. I see that. Coffee always helps. So,
I'm like
really
halfway
quick,
through.
man. Yeah, there are so many interesting tools. What is your how do you save your best uh bookmarks? I mean, there are so many. What is your mindset on that?
I guess as of recently, I just kind of, star them, but I forget them so easily. So it's really hard. I know a lot of people have started to do a thing where they're able to use their Chrome browser and start labeling and grouping these tools by different
Okay.
uses. So I don't know if you're an organized person and that's something that you can, make sure that you do every time that you come across it. Uh, Mercy, I noticed you were on here. There was something really neat you showed me one time where you were able to organize all of your toolbars pretty well. And I don't know if that was your own doing or was that,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
my own doing. Let's see here. Let me see if my desktop's clean enough to show anything right now.
it's
Uh,
like you asked, but I was like, she showed me this one time, and I was like, wow, that was really really organized. And because you are so helpful with like defining each tool, and you were able
okay.
to organize it so well.
Yeah, let me see here. If I'll do share screen a second, I think I could just demo quick.
If you share
Uh,
this, I think Saul will be like, whoa, that was exactly what I was thinking. Because one tab extension, yeah, you could actually make a
oh, you know
Chrome
what? No,
extension
I
for
think
it.
it was Laura Batterley that's got a Chrome extension that helps organize, but without even knowing that, let me move my thing out of the way. Oh, and just real quick, some people ask me like where I get the descriptions, like if there's a thing, oops, it's
I
like
was wondering that too. Yeah.
so yeah, I'm only on one screen, so it takes me a moment to do it. But like if it's like this, I didn't do the .com in the search bar, and I'll just copy this and I'll put it into I'll put it in here to strip the
Oh yeah,
formatting.
I think the screen share is cutting out the top navigation bar.
Oh, okay. Are you able to see my brow or my, are you able to see my folders?
No,
No.
it's just the
Okay,
it's just the
let me
searching.
stop share a second and get to the full screen of it. And ignore my 800 tabs open. Sorry for it's
Hey, that's cool that you volunteered to do this, right?
I
You're
know
willing
people
to
are cute.
show.
I don't want to stop. This is what I hate sharing because I don't like doing the whole thing because it's like I've got personal. Hang on. It's not up, right?
We'll just edit it out if need be.
I don't know why. Can anyone tell me this when I'm, I'm like if I narrow down Zoom, it's going to go to my, if I had Google up, but I feel like anytime I share, it's showing other things like it's jumping to things that,
See, one Chrome, one tab. Is that really? Let me share that really quick while you're adjusting here. I wanted to see, is that's the one that Laura Betterly has done before, the Chrome one tab, and then you use one tab, and then oh yeah, yeah. So you're able to put more bookmarks under that. I think this is, if I would use something, I think this would be very similar because you're able to just to organize all your bookmarks. A lot of mine, I just start and then run back to it. But oh, look at this. It finished while we were talking. Look at, like, do you like the layout of that? It's very, very similar to the one we had. I guess you see the tiny wow here. And then this is the design where I could drop my, I don't know if it's really functional yet. Let's see here. I'm just gonna put that in. Yeah, you're gonna have to finish the building out the functionality for it. But yeah, so far that took like 5 minutes, I think, to create the. Oh, I even have dark mode to create a simple PDF splitter that I could just go ahead and build out and distribute to people. I know it's not the neatest, coolest thing, but that's the thing I was looking to share is these little bitty tricks, little bitty software that solve a small problem. It's a solution, and then basically give it out to people. And my idea would be after they get it downloaded, if they wanted to save it or something, put a form in there so you can capture their name, at least have them registered. So that way, I'm not going to probably be able to see the files that they're uploading and look through their PDFs. But yeah, I think that's kind of neat. Did anybody find one
Russell,
that they?
did you want,
Yep.
I minimized my other ones. Do you want
Oh,
me to
cool.
try this again
You're
real
able to
quick?
share again on
I
that?
think so. Let's see here. Where's share?
We'll try it again.
Okay.
Use get to buy. Oh, Jason. Yeah, what a great solution. All right,
Okay.
now I see
So,
your screen.
okay. So just finishing what I was saying there is I copy. So I just type in without any .com, like if you're showing Jenny AI,
Yep.
because a lot of times there might be a .com and a .ai and a .io. So I want to make sure that I'm getting to the right one. Because if somebody just says, "Oh, I'm using Jenny," it's like, and there could be multiple,
There
there
could be
could
multiple
be,
Jennies.
yeah, there could be. So, and then I throw it into the browser bar so that it'll strip the formatting of it.
Okay,
Just so
yeah.
it's
So
simple.
you like copied the description as well and the
Yeah.
URL, so
So
it's all safe. Okay.
I've copied this part. And sometimes there's a sponsored that's trying to sell something. So I might scroll down below the fluff to down to finding, the
Yeah,
right
makes
one.
sense. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you don't want to get one of the accidentals.
Yeah. So that I'm not trying to send out a sponsored link or whatever. So, and then regarding the bookmarks, I abbreviate so you can make a folder as well for Chrome extensions. Like Jenny AI, let's see here.
Yeah, you were
If
doing
I
it
click
so fast yesterday. I thought, is this AI automated? Because you were able to
No,
like
no. And then when I was talking about the description of how I do it, the steps, I was like, oh, man, I just need to create a Chrome extension that'll help me automate this. But no, I'm doing it
exactly, yeah,
manually.
solve a problem.
But this is, but so every time you share a link or something on any of Perry's things or whatever, I'll bookmark it. But
Yeah.
I've made bookmarks or I've made folders. So I've got, and if you don't have one, you can create
Create a
another
new folder.
folder. And I abbreviate them so that I can cram in a bunch of folders at the top.
That
So
AI
like
morning
GM is
club
my
must be chock full of stuff.
Yeah, so I've got like my Gmail and my calendar and my drive. So this way I can quick jump to things.
Yeah, and then when you moused over the folder, like it would drop down in the
Yeah, so I've
hierarchy
got
of
my
it.
PB as my Perry Belcher folder.
Yeah.
and I've got events, and so every event that we have, like I've maybe my I don't know why
Look
it's
at that
there
due
it is.
diligence. Like everything's filed away, even
Yeah,
with
so I can
dates.
actually move this. Normally I have it much, whatever the most recent one's at the top. Uh, so then as we're going through, as you're sharing a link, any links that are shared in the chat, I'll throw into
Isn't that cool?
um
So
I'll
take note of this. If you're like, what was that software they mentioned? I bet you can reach out to Mercy and she'll be able to grab you the link pretty fast.
well, it's kind of
But
neat because then, like, let's say Replit,
yeah,
which I can kind of tell, okay, we first heard about it, maybe, or some of them I might have moved a little just to be more relevant to it. But sometimes I can tell when we first heard about it or where I heard about it. Like I have a folder for, um, I have a
James
folder.
said, I'm going to go to Google that. I'm going to go to Mercy that. That's cute.
Like AI Morning Club. I've got,
Yeah, that's a lot of links already so far. Wow.
oh yeah. I
Even
mean,
worm farming is in there. Well, thanks for
yeah.
sharing that. Yeah, I figure we're just kind of out for the end of it today, but yeah, definitely
Okay.
wanted to share you some cool vibe coding a game. Maybe that's what you want to do this weekend. Is anybody like gonna try it out? I definitely gonna share it with my daughter and see if she can make a game, and if that's cool, maybe she can get extra credit at school. Richard, have you ever tried to vibe code any of the game stuff like that?
It's been well, definitely nowhere near as effectively as any of this. That's for sure.
I'm excited for next year. I think it's just going to get even better. Like this is like the base. This is the worst it's ever going to be.
Jumping into the 3D maybe.
It was crazy how fast that was, though. I mean, like probably could have done a couple games just from their easy prompts, during this call. But I appreciate everybody being here and paying attention and waking up with me, right? Yeah, if there was any other links that you need, you know where to go. And then also, yeah, if you want to try it out, maybe next week, if you played around with one of the games, definitely I'd love for you to show it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger and try to make like just a simple game. Not even, I mean, I like Connect 4, so that one should be easy enough to get going. All right.
Russell, real quick, sorry not to put you over,
Oh
but
yeah, go for it.
a quick tip about the let me try this again, is that you can rename things as well. So
Oh yeah, if
that,
you just didn't want just the home page, it was specific to the
yeah,
bookmark.
it could be like, you can even add that, Russell shared, I could add in a whole lot of extra detail, because then let's see if that changed, because when you start to type something in, if it's well, that didn't work. That's there. Yeah, so
I got a
it'll
new one for you to
jump
bookmark
to
that
it.
somebody shared. Did you see that one called Get Toby? That I forgot who just put that in. Somebody, maybe Jason or something. It was yeah. Check this one out. That I just put in the link. You'll want to bookmark it. It looked pretty cool for. Let me share my screen, I guess, because I have it up right here. Stop drowning in tabs. Just the look of this intrigued me. Like the screenshot, I'm like, whoa, that looks pretty damn cool. With it does it by day. I guess this looks kind of like a project management board. I wonder what's the price? Please be free. There's a starter for free up to 60. That's child's play. I do that every every week. Oh, can't imagine the number of bookmarks I have under this one profile. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. We got to get to work, right? There's a little bit left of the week. Let's go be productive. Let's get back to it. I got a few more apps to finish up, but yeah, hopefully you've taken what you've learned, over this week. And if you were in the vibe coding workshop, I can't wait to see what we create, and hopefully we can share some on this call coming up. All right. All right. Hey, Richard, thanks for having us, man. This is fun.
Oh, it's all in the game. But, yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. We've got a fantastic guest coming up. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, you'll definitely want to be here for that.
Special guest. All right, bye, y'all. Get to work.